Greetings esteemed clients and subscribers, this is Ison. In this video we will review the best ready-made surveillance system. This is the Ison Alfa Pro X model, the Rolls-Royce of the surveillance world. Everything here is the best. The highest resolution, 8 megapixels 4K, the best IMX processor, the best technologies. 5 times electronic zoom, smart motion sensors, the most advanced night IR illumination, and so on and so on. Let's start with the configuration. The Ison Alfa Pro X surveillance system is available in all possible configurations from 1 to 64 cameras. The configurations differ by the amount of cable. The standard package includes approximately 20 meters per each camera. The configurations usually differ in the number of cameras and the size of the video recorder. In configurations with 1, 2, 3 or 4 cameras, Ison NVR04 recorder is included. We will review it later. This is a powerful video recorder. For 5, 6, 7 and 8 cameras, the Ison NVR08 PoE video recorder is included with 8 channels. 10, 16 cams, Ison NVR16 PoI Lite, 20, 32 cams, Ison 32 channel NVR16 PoI. For the 32 channel model and the largest configuration, the Ison NVR64PN comes with a high quality video recorder. These are ready-made kits for 64 such surveillance cameras, such as high-quality and efficient models, which already includes all needed for the surveillance system to work. It's a convenient option. Take it out of the box, plug it in, and everything works. The standard package includes the video recorder itself, along with a power supply, which we will look at in detail a bit later. There are also ready-made cable bundles. Here you can see the labeling. These are ready-made Vitae cable bundles that support 8 megapixel cameras, support PoE power, and support surveillance cameras with built-in zoom. It's a convenient option. Take it out of the box, plug it in, and everything works. There are also cable bundles of 30, 40, and 50 meters, and they are called Ison. Accordingly, UTP will be 30 poi, 40 poi. You can specifically configure the system individually with the cable you need and also. Let's take a look at the video recorder. Let's remove the protective film. On the front panel we see a USB port. It's convenient to connect a mouse or a flash drive here to either transfer information or control the video recorder. The recorder is a computer. It also has a motherboard, its own operating system, and its own hard drive. Here we see 3 indicator lights. The hard drive activity indicator light. If it is blinking, then everything is fine. Internet indicator lamp and power indicator lamp. On the back we see 4 RG45 ports. This is where the cameras are connected. Here we see the network port, such as for the cameras. You need to simply connect this to your router to enable remote access from your smartphone, or you can basically connect the video recorder to the network if you have your own local network. Here are the analog inputs, which are essentially an additional option and not mandatory to use. Here, the cameras already have their own built-in digital input for digital connection. Separate microphones are used for audio recording. Here is a VGA port, which is a port used for connecting a monitor. I recommend connecting via HDMI so you can view the picture online in maximum 4K quality. There is also another USB port here. Here, optionally, there are also connectors for connecting alarm sensors, and here we have the power connector. Now about the hard drives. A hard drive is a device that needs to be installed inside the video recorder for recording to take place. Without a hard drive, recording will not occur. There will only be online viewing. All configurations of the Ison Alfa Pro X models are available both with and without a hard drive. If you purchase a configuration with a hard drive, it will already be installed and formatted, so you don't need to do anything yourself. Let's break it down with an example. Here we have a 4-channel surveillance system, one of the most popular options. And there is a configuration with a 1 terabyte hard drive. How long will it record? The recording will last a week continuously and 2-3 weeks with motion sensors. This means our cameras are intelligent and support motion activated recording. This recording can be configured. You can set the sensitivity and the area where the sensor will be triggered. This is convenient, for example, if a dog is running in the frame or there is a part of the road you don't want the motion sensor to react to. If you record based on motion, it will last for about 2-3 weeks. If this period is not enough, replace with a 2 terabytes hard drive. It will be larger. A 3 terabyte is triple. Install a hard drive up to 10 terabytes. We recommend all our clients to set up recording from all surveillance cameras based on motion detection, as there is no point in recording empty footage. Plus, it's convenient when viewing, meaning you don't have to watch the entire footage to find the event you need. Instead, you can specifically see that, for example, at 5:55 there was movement on the third camera. You can immediately watch that moment and understand exactly what happened then. If you are purchasing a hard drive on your own, you need to install surveillance system hard drives with a 3.5 form factor and SATA 2 and SATA 3 connectors. This video recorder also has an advantage. It supports all cellular and mobile operators. You can connect 3G and 4G modems through routers. It also works with all telecom operators in all countries. This means there is no typical problem like with other video recorders, where it works with some operators and not with others. Somewhere it works intermittently, somewhere it asks for a static IP address. This is a universal model, and these typical problems. The package with the video recorder includes a detailed, comprehensive, user-friendly and easy-to-understand manual and its own highly efficient and dedicated power supply. This power supply is a device that connects securely to the video recorder itself and powers not only the video recorder but also all the cameras. Additionally, cameras can be connected to the recorder with cable lengths of up to approximately 200 meters. That means it is designed for long extreme distances, and this power supply is built for that. Just keep in mind that for long distances, you need a high quality and durable cable. If you buy a cheap and low quality cable for long distances, it won't work properly. A high quality cable is essential here. I recommend getting the original Ison cable. With it, you won't have any problems at any distance. The configuration has a SATA connector for a hard drive. If you purchase the configuration with a hard drive, it will be pre-installed. It also comes with its own mouse and an additional mounting bracket for the hard drive as well. Now let's talk about the high quality surveillance cameras that come with the Ison Alfa Pro X system. This is the Ison 80 SAF MBA model. We have reviewed this camera many times in our various reviews. Many times we have definitely mentioned that as of now, this is the best surveillance camera. Here, everything is the best. The highest resolution, the best Sony sensor, and it's an original sensor, not a copy, not a replica, not a fake. The sensor is what's inside the camera and is responsible for 90% of the image quality in surveillance and its longevity. It also features the best IMX processor. There is a 5 times electronic zoom that can be controlled remotely from a smartphone, tablet or computer. People often ask, what is the zoom for? The answer is quite simple. Surveillance cameras with zoom, like the 5 times zoom in this case, can see 5 times farther compared to regular surveillance cameras. This means that this camera covers quite large distances. It clearly captures faces and car license plates. The night illumination reaches up to 40 meters with IR, the latest generation LED format, the best available. The camera naturally supports PoE technology, meaning you can connect it with a single cable. Included in the package is this cable, as well as a video recorder with built-in power over Ethernet, PoE. This means you don't need to purchase additional power supplies, such as install them on site or run other cables. This is simply the simplest and most modern way to connect. We connected the camera, and I'll show you how to do this later. We connected it to the video recorder and everything started working automatically. These cameras are color, versatile and all-weather. They can withstand temperatures from -60 to +55 degrees. They have the highest level of water resistance. They are not afraid of any rain or snow. They are anti-vandal, metallic. They support real-time recording at 25 frames per second. This is indeed what truly sets this system apart from similar ones, and from those in the HD segment particularly, because in HD 4K quality there will be a maximum of 8 frames per second. But here it's 25, which is 3 times more. And that's a significant difference because the picture here won't be blurry. And such an image is generally more pleasant to the eye. It also includes all the latest technologies enhancing the quality of the footage. This is Starlight Pro technology, a technology that enhances the quality of shooting in night vision conditions. It also features WDR technology, a technology that enhances image quality in poor or incorrect lighting conditions. If you buy a camera without this technology, a surveillance camera will be completely useless several times a day. Because no matter where you place your surveillance camera, several times a day there will be situations where sunlight will hit the camera lens or a shadow will fall. And in such moments, in cameras without this technology or with fake WDR technology, everything in the frame will be black and neither faces nor car license plates will be readable. Here there is a technology that solves this problem, and it is the original WDR. The technology is not a copy, not a replica, not a fake from AliExpress, but the original WDR. It also features highly advanced 3DNR technology, which improves the quality of footage in nighttime conditions. It eliminates noise or interference, which on regular cameras without this technology would make it hard for you to distinguish a car's license plate or a person's face. There is no such problem. The camera uses the latest generation of IR LED diodes. There is no typical issue where you install the camera and have problems with night illumination after 6 months or a year. It first starts to burn out by 50%, then either completely stops working or starts working very dimly. The most modern diodes are used here. All Ison equipment comes with a 3-year warranty. The equipment itself is designed for a lifespan of 10 years under 24/7 operation. That is, with proper use, your surveillance system will typically last you approximately about 10 years. Here, I would like to immediately share some recommendations on the accessories that need to be purchased along with the surveillance system. First, these are the bases for mounting cameras for outdoor installation. That is, if you are installing a camera outside, these connectors need to be properly sealed. For this, there are special Ison D490 bases, branded and original, which are compatible with these surveillance cameras. Their task is to seal these connectors. A camera is mounted on them and the connectors inside are fully and properly sealed. We installed these connectors and forgot about issues like connector oxidation. The second common problem is voltage fluctuations. Note that all surveillance systems are low power systems. They burn out much more easily than refrigerators, televisions, anything that runs on 220V. And to protect your surveillance system, install a dedicated uninterruptible power supply, available on our website under miscellaneous. If you purchase it elsewhere, make sure it is an uninterruptible power supply specifically for surveillance systems. An uninterruptible power supply, 2 main tasks: protects your surveillance system from power surges. Power surges occur during thunderstorms when there is weak or old wiring somewhere in the house or at a nearby transformer substation. And when someone on the street connects a welding machine, voltage spikes are also possible. And the second task of the uninterruptible power supply is to ensure that your surveillance system continues to operate during a power outage. It features the most advanced remote viewing option via smartphone. The video recorder supports all types of internet that are available. Additionally, through the app, you can not only view the live feed remotely but also access the archive, which is very convenient. You select desired camera, choose required date. You can view both continuous recording and what was recorded by motion sensor. And the app is completely free. There is no typical issue like with some other manufacturers where you install the app and it requires a monthly subscription fee. Here I repeat, the application and the software are completely free. I will show you how to connect and set up the Ison Alfa Pro X surveillance system. It's all very simple. Take any type of cable, take any type of camera. Insert the RG45 connector into the appropriate socket on the camera or any other suitable socket. On the other hand, we establish a connection to the video recorder through any available LAN port that is available. Let's also simply connect the mouse. It doesn't really matter which USB port you use. All other cameras are connected in the same way. Now, let's easily connect the video recorder to the power supply. I will also show you how to connect the video recorder to the internet. This is an optional feature. It is needed if you want to view the video remotely from your smartphone and control the cameras. To connect, simply and easily link your router. Here we connect using a patch cord to any available LAN port. On the other hand, we connect to the video recorder using the same connector to the LAN port of the video recorder. A patch cord is never included with the surveillance system because this cable always comes with the router. So If you have a router, you already have this cable. There's no need to buy it separately. The Ison Alfa Pro X surveillance system also supports working with 3G, 4G internet. So if your site does not have wired internet, you can purchase a USB modem, insert a SIM card into it, plug the USB modem into the router, and you will also have the option for remote viewing. The main thing is that there should be cellular reception on the site with at least a minimum speed of 3 megabits per second. If you are using 3G, 4G, the router must have special firmware for video surveillance. Routers are available on our website in the miscellaneous section. If you have a router from another manufacturer that is not specialized for video surveillance, you can try testing it by connecting it. The situation is 50-50. With some routers, the surveillance system works without any issues, while with others, there might be problems such as needing to load 20 times or the application crashing. These are typical problems for non-specialized routers. We will connect the video recorder to the monitor via HDMI. Here we connect to the HDMI port. On the other end, we connect the HDMI to the monitor. I definitely recommend connecting via HDMI so you can view the picture in the highest quality. The HDMI cable is typically similarly never included with surveillance systems because it always comes with monitors. So if you have a monitor that supports HDMI, you already have this cable and don't need to buy it separately.
Now let's take a look at the DVR control menu. Here we need to select the language. Here the system prompts us to enter the password. The default password on all the DVRs is Ison12345. Click Login here, and we need to check the time. Check the time zone to match the current time zone. Click Next. This is the network settings of the DVR. This is necessary if you immediately connect the recorder to your network. Here are the network settings for all cameras. Click Next. All hard disks will be displayed here. Hard disks should be used with SATA 2, SATA 3 connectors for video surveillance systems. Click Next. Here the system prompts us to change the password and ask control questions. We will not do it now. Click Exit. All our cameras are displayed here. You can move the mouse, and here we have hints and quick menu items. For example, PDZ is for rotating cameras. Zoom button, that is zooming in on the footage. Here you can enable audio that supports your surveillance cameras, which you connect such. 2 times click the mouse to expand the window to full screen. Also click twice to go back. Right-click to open the menu. Here, for example, you can customize the display of the number of cameras you want. Let's click to exit full screen mode in order to see the main menu. There are a lot of different functions and settings here. I will show you the main ones that you will probably use. On the top, we have the main buttons. Here we have now open view mode. On the left, CCTV cameras. Here respectively display. Also customize as you need. Here is the button archive here. Select the desired camera on the left. Select the date on the calendar. Below displays the selected day from 0 to 24 hours. Here you can display only motion recording. You can speed up the video. Then in the search section, you can save the information to a USB flash card before you need to insert it into any USB port of the recorder. Also select the surveillance camera. Select the date. Click on the button to save the video to a USB flash drive. Here are all the same settings that we have already seen. There are also additional settings, such as user settings. Here you can create several users so that then you can keep track of who went into the menu recorder and what did with the system. Here is a system of alerts about different events. Also all standard can be configured. Here network settings. On the P2P tab, you can configure the option to view the image from a smartphone. There is also an email tab here. In this item, you can configure email notifications that triggered the motion sensor. Here are the camera settings that we have already seen, and also WASD menu settings. For example, you can specify the names for each camera. Here are the recording settings for each camera. In this item, you can choose how to record your CCTV cameras constantly, by motion sensor or by schedule. We recommend that all our customers immediately put all CCTV cameras in motion sensor recording mode. Here is the DVR maintenance button. You can use it to get basic information and also to update the device. In the upper right corner there is also a button to turn off and restart the DVR.